Hi, Ian here from Absolute Health and Fitness. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about starvation mode and how it doesn't really exist. So starting off, there's a little diagram here just to explain to you where you expend all your energy in any given day. So starting off, you got your basal metabolic rate. Okay, that is set mostly on your physical size. Okay, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That's basically any movement you do that isn't exercise. So right now I'm moving rather than sitting down or lying down. Therefore, I need more calories to burn what I'm doing rather than sitting down. TEA then is term effective activity. So that is more your activity-based stuff. So if you're running, cycling, or going to the gym, any sort of activity that is considered exercise. And TEF is your thermic effect of food. This is the calories that you burn consuming food. So just to give you an example, the difference between consuming, so if you consume 200 calories of chicken, chicken has a higher thermic effect than the equivalent of a carbohydrate or a fat. So 25% of the food you consume in protein form will be burnt just by digesting it, whereas it's about 10% for carbohydrates and 6 to 8% for fats. So that can play a role. So quite often the theory is that you're not eating enough, okay? There's people will say you're not losing weight because you're not eating enough. It makes very little sense, but I'll explain what they actually mean or what they think they mean or should mean. When you are eating too little, you tend to decrease all of these, okay? So this is your main energy expenditure. When you decrease the amount of food you're eating, your TEF lowers, okay? So if you were eating 400 calories of chicken a day, the TEF for that would be 100 calories. Well, obviously, if you reduce that to 200, the TEF for that is down 50. Okay, so you lose a bit out of here. Thermic effect of activity, energy levels are going to be lower. So if you're not eating enough, you're not going to perform as well in the gym. Therefore, you're going to decrease your calories burned here. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis. If you're not eating enough, you're not going to move about as much. You're more likely to sit down rather than stand up. You're going to do less work around the house. You're not going to go for that walk that you normally go for if you do not have the energy. Basal metabolic rate. This one, surprisingly enough, it doesn't adapt too much. It does adapt. Again, where it's going to adapt is based on your body weight. So if you're going to actually decrease, generally when we go into starvation mode, it's because we have dieted for a period of time where we have lost some weight. And that starts to stop. You plateau, you stop losing weight. That is a metabolic adaptation because you've physically gotten smaller, so your basal metabolic rate does decrease. Other than that, there's no major difference. So you're simply decreasing the amount of energy you're outputting with the amount of energy you're inputting through food. So where you can, so some people that do increase their food intake might say, well, I increased my food and I actually started to lose weight again. That can be because you increased all of these along with the food intake. So yes, increase your food intake. If you're not eating enough, you'll get more macronutrition and micronutrition from doing so. But no, your body does not go into starvation mode. It does not hold on to fat cells to protect itself because you're not getting enough food. If that were true, people wouldn't starve. So hope that helps. Thank you very much.